Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio. So glad you've joined me today as we make our way through Psalm 64, today verses 5 and 6. Now, yesterday we looked at the wicked man and their tongue. They whet it like a sword. You know, you have a whetting stone where you sharpen a metal blade. That's what they're doing. They're whetting their tongue like a sword. So their tongue really is it's like a weapon for them. And again, as I've said, that is the great weapon in the book of Psalms, is the tongue. It is either used for prayer and praise, or it is used as a weapon against the righteous. You know, of course, it's also used for other things. It's used for encouragement. It's used for telling the truth, for declaring the wonders of God, you know, all those good things. These guys aren't using their tongue for a good thing. They're shooting arrows at the perfect, and they're shooting him, and they don't care. They don't fear. They're not afraid what God might think. And now today we're going to find out why. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Now we've gone from their words to the motivation of their character. So they encourage themselves in an evil matter. That is, they each one individually are encouraging themselves, and they're encouraging one another in an evil matter. So what are you meditating on, and what are you encouraging others to do? Is it a good thing? That's good. But if it's something evil, and instead of repenting and being sorry for your sin, ladies and gentlemen, you encourage yourself to do it more and more and to go further and further with it. And if other people are encouraging you to go further and further with it, that's a problem. And you need to stop. You need to stop, and you need to seek the Lord. That's what needs to happen there. But these guys, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. And what's the evil matter? Well, in this case, they're shooting their wickedness at the righteous. They commune of laying snares privately. So they're communing with one another. They're encouraging themselves. They're communing with each other. And then they say, look at this, who shall see them? That is the snares. But notice what they say. Who shall see them? See, up there in verse 4, we found out that suddenly they shoot at him and fear not. And I said that they don't fear God. They're not afraid of any consequence. Why is that? Well, they don't even think God's watching. They say, who shall see them? Who's going to see the snares? Who's going to know? Nobody, because we've done it privately. We've communed of laying snares privately, and we've done it, so nobody's going to see it. They don't think God will see it at all. Well, of course, they're wrong about that, aren't they? But this is part of their shtick. We find this in Psalm 10. This is what we see about them. They're doing these things, trying to entrap others. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Look how disciplined they are in their corruption. They're diligently searching iniquity. And notice that we have it twice here. They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. So the second half of that first phrase there in verse 6 tells us, it modifies the first half. Their search isn't just any old search, although they're not just doing a Google search. No, sir. They've gone to the library. They are spending time, energy, and effort figuring this out. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. So this is not a surface problem for the wicked man. This is a heart problem. And the psalmist tells us that it's in every one of them and in their heart, and it's a deep-rooted matter. So this isn't just some, Saturday morning, let's do something funny, and then we'll go right back to whatever we're doing. No, this is a root problem. This is a core problem. This is a heart issue. All right, well, join me again tomorrow. We'll look at verses 7 and 8 on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.